Alright, so today's video is, as you can see, on the number 247 All-Ways Fuze. This is a British fuse, Second World War. It's pretty popular in video games too. You might not notice it, but there are games like the one I play, which is Postscriptum, which has two different grenades that use the actual number 247, and this is just a video on how the actual thing works. I'm in the process of restoring them, so they aren't going to be perfect right now. I've had to make the tape for this one here, so I'll show you. Since I haven't finished with the lead part, I'll just show you how this thing works. So what we have here is the All-Ways Fuze with a cap on it. As is right now, it's safe. It's always screwed into something, so you have the number 69 grenades, the number 82, I think, 77, 79 maybe. Anyways, there's a bunch of grenades that this fits into. Some smoke, so white phosphorus smoke. Other ones are high explosive ones for throwing at tanks. And the number 69 is an offensive hand grenade, I guess it would be, that they use to sort of replace the Mills bomb in situations where the Mills bomb was too much of a blast radius and would be dangerous for the troops themselves. Anyways, this fuse is a impact fuse, and how it's used is usually there's a piece of tape across it. You pull the tape, you unscrew. It's a quarter turn. So as you see, quarter turn, you're able to remove the cap. Then, still it's safe, as you throw this, there's a lead weight here, and it uncoils this string or cord or whatever, which is about 11.5 inches long. On the gammon bomb, these will have a red cap on them. It's because this ribbon was shorter on it, and that was because you were expected to not throw it as far, and you wanted it to arm faster. This one here has this length here. It prevents you from hitting a tree as soon as you throw it and having it explode right away. It doesn't actually stop all the problems, but it does give you a bit more time. Anyways, as it's in the air after it's been thrown, all this unravels slowly. The pin comes out, which you see it's just connected there loosely. It's a loose connection here. Anyway, so the pin's out. That's the only safety pin on this once the cap's removed. At this point, this is flying through the air, and as soon as it impacts in any direction, doesn't matter which way, which is why they call it the All-Ways Fuze, it will set off the explosive. So, to understand how this works, we're going to open it up. Very simple fuse design. All made out of Bakelite. The pieces inside are these, and this here, which is technically the detonating cap, or the cap that's in this end here. So normally this would just sit inside, completely inside there. So these parts, feels to be a zinc. I think it's a zinc piece, this one here, with a hole through it. And you've got a lead ball, and you've got the striker with a spring on it. The spring is on. If I could get the focus properly, but the spring is very weak, obviously. early design has it 2 points like that, the split point. Later design it was a single point. Anyways, we'll put this together and I'll show you how it works and why it goes off in every direction. So you have this whole thing set up like this, and this pin here sits in here and physically keeps it from being able to be pushed down far enough. So as you throw the grenade, this unravels, pulls itself out. Now this is free to move completely. Say your grenade hits directly flat, the ball pushes down, impacts, detonates. Obviously the other way. The other way, same idea, except instead of the ball going, pushing it, this thing here, which has weight to it obviously, is able to go down, and I got the spring stuck in it. Anyways, impacts, this comes down and sets off the cap the same way. Now sideways, you might be wondering how it would work, since obviously if it hits sideways like this, you don't expect it to do that. That's where the shape of everything is designed comes in. You've got a ball here, you've got a rounded piece here, and the cap also has a rounded shape to it. So when everything sits in the middle, there's no problem. Now as the thing hits sideways like this, the ball wants to continue going downwards. So now it's pushing up against the curve in here and against the curve on here, which means that it's going to be forcing the two apart. Since one's screwed to the cap, it means this is going to get pushed that way. So even when it lands sideways like this, it's able to detonate. And that's basically how easily this thing works. Nothing special about it. You could 3D print most of this if you really wanted to. A lead ball, not difficult. Even making a zinc casing like this wouldn't be a big deal. So that is how it works. And just for the hell of it, I'll throw in a couple of throws with grenades in games, just so you guys could see what it looks like connected to the actual grenade that it's supposed to be on. In this case, it's going to be a phosphorus smoke grenade and a gammon bomb. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this, hope it explained some stuff to you, and hope it shows that it's a pretty interesting little fuse, but a very simple fuse at the same time. Apparently it's a very dangerous fuse too, and they didn't use it for very long, but it did what it had to for the time period, much like a lot of the stuff that the British had to get put together. Anyways, enjoy the video of just a couple of shots in a video game, and then that's about it. Alright, so in terms of usage of the All-Ways Fuze, we have a couple of different uses even in this game, just to show you guys what it's like. You would have a cap on it like that. In this case, it's a white phosphorus round, so number 77 as you see in the bottom. You'd unscrew the thing like you saw. You'd hold the tape and you'd throw it. And as you see,
On impact, it would explode, send white phosphorus everywhere, which would burn anybody, obviously, and it's not very good for you, the white phosphorus. You don't want to be in it, but it does smoke the area out. And the other thing that you see it being used for in this game is right here with the gammon bomb. So we'll pick one of those up. Same idea. Try to get a clear shot. Try not to miss. I think that was a little low, so I'll try another shot. Probably won't blow it up. There you go. In this case, it destroyed the vehicle.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And that's about it. Anyways, there's a bunch of different Mark versions of these. These are both, I think, Mark 3, Mark 2's probably actually. I think the Mark 1's had a divot here, an extra bump here that they got rid of. The caps is a Mark 1 and a Mark 2 cap. I don't think there's anything really different about them. But I'm not an expert in these fuses, so don't take my word for it. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I hope this explains some stuff, and hopefully I'll have another video up soon enough.